And real quick, we're just gonna make sure that some basic settings are unfucked. So open up settings, go to general, and mouse acceleration. Does anyone have mouse acceleration checked?
Nope.
Good. Does everyone have use raw mouse input checked?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, check that if you have it unchecked. Make sure you have that checked. Use raw mouse input should be checked. Reduce input lag should be checked. Has everyone got that?
Yes, I do.
Alright, and lastly, mouse acceleration should be unchecked.
Check.
Awesome.
Unchecked, yes.
Yeah, unchecked. Mouse acceleration should be unchecked. I swear to God,
Correct.
no mouse acceleration. Mouse acceleration is no. I'm gonna type it
That,
out.
that will fuck you so hard.
Right.
Alright, that's good, that's good. Okay, how about Avalanche? Let's go with you. What's your inches per 180?
It's right around 10 inches.
10 inches? Alright, that's good. Battletoad, what's your inches per 180?
I'm like 5.
Alright, you
Small
might
mouse
want to dial that down a bit. So when you're ADS, you're never gonna have to flick outside of about 30 degrees in front of you. If you do, you should un-ADS, because aim down sights, you move slower, so you should not be looking around while ADS. ADS is for precision. Okay, Gray APOC, what's your sensitivity?
Just doing 180, right?
Yeah, 180.
Looks like about 4 inches.
Alright, you might want to lower that a bit. Dial it down, I'd say, dial down your aim sensitivity just a bit so you get about 6 inches, and then dial it down again to where you're about, where Lepolos is, 8 inches. If you look at the precedent of FPS players, you know, Counter-Strike at least, well, not just in Counter-Strike, but a lot of the pro FPS players, you know, they all have sensitivities that range between 7 to 18 inches per 180. And so 4 inches is just a bit too high. So you want to get within, you know, at least slower than the 7-inch 180. All right, how about you?
Down sights, I'm about 6 inches.
Aim down sights. Got you. You might want to dial it down just a bit. Just a bit. All right.
Which sensitivity is this I'm dialing down? Is it scoped mouse sensitivity or aimed
Aim
mouse?
mouse.
Okay. So take it down, correct?
Shit, I'm only 6.
Yeah, so you might want to dial it down ever so slightly. In fact, you know, try and experiment with some lower sensitivities too, because you might benefit from that.
I
Allow
have
you to
been
make-
progressively turning it down over time.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is scoped or aimed?
Aimed.
Okay. I'm
So,
gonna
for example,
drop
my
this. Oh, my aimed is actually higher than it should be. What the hell?
yeah, okay.
I literally went to about 12 inches going aim down sights. Is that's bad,
180?
right?
That's no, mine's 12 inches. Well, it's more like 11 inches, but yeah.
So mine's bigger at 12 inches. I like
So
that.
yours is like average actually. Like I said, you know, the range is about 7 to 18 inches. 12 is like, you know, in the middle. 18 is on the low end of sensitivities, and 7 is on the high end of acceptable sensitivities. So you're fine if it's at 12 inches.
Okay, so mine
Okay,
is
so
mine is bizarre. So with the 2x scope, I'm at around 16.
Yeah, so
with
that's the
a-
thing, Warbird.
With a
Changing-
1x, I'm at 11.
Yeah, so changing your optic will change your sensitivity. So that's why I always say choose an optic and stick with it, because you're fucking with your muscle memory if you change optics a lot.
Solely your field of vision, right?
Yep. So you can use one scope and one
User joined
one
your
optic,
channel.
like one regular optic or reflex optic, because you can just make it so that your scope sensitivity for whatever scope you choose to use, be it a 3.4 or whatever, will be the same as your one-time sensitivity. Does that make sense? Alright.
Not sure. I got a 2x scope, so it doesn't matter as long as the measurements based upon the scope, right? As long as I keep the same scope.
Yeah. Just don't
Okay.
change your optic. And you'll be
So
fine.
what's your unscoped 180?
Mine unscope 180 is about 4 inches. It's really
Okay,
high.
mine's a. Hold on, let me check.
Okay, just because I need to know this, do you have any sort of a recommendation for a DPI if you got a changeable one? I recently went from...
So for Planetside, I switched from 15 to 800 while maintaining the same, you know, altering my in-game sensitivities to make it the same, you know, the same practical setting. And I'm honestly not noticing a difference from when, you know, I had 1500 to 800.
Let's see, 'cause I'm at 2000 right now.
Yeah, like, I don't know, lower lets you set lower sensitivities in the game, because there's like a lower limit to at what point, you know, the in-game sensitivity slider works. So like, I just use 800, but honestly, it doesn't really matter too much.